I've been thinking about this topic a lot for several weeks. And then Reebs Holmes from Well Your World posted a video similar to what I've been thinking. Hers is a heartfelt discussion and even a plea to ask people to choose to get well. Reebs explained that her mother became alcoholic and not an out-of-control drinker, but just taking many sips of alcohol daily, and it eventually led to disease and early death. My father also drank too much prior to the age of 50, but he also ate meat and potatoes, dairy and breads, and he had a stroke when he was 53 and died when he was 57. I realized about 20 years ago that I no longer remember the sound of his voice. The memory of his voice is just gone. Reebs' husband, Dylan, occasionally creates a video that he calls a plant rant, where he gives his opinion about health, disease, eating foods that cause disease, and eating a healthy, nutritious, whole plant food diet. I saw Reebs' first video as her own plant rant, and like Reebs, I also get tired of watching so many people be unwell. Reebs changed her diet when she was a young adult. I was 38 when I changed my diet. She said in her teen years and early adulthood, she had acne on her face that she figured was just heredity. But after changing her diet to whole plant foods, her skin is beautiful and flawless. And you can also see her eyes are beautiful. The whites of her eyes are so clear. Now you might think, well, she's still young, that's why. But she and Dylan have a toddler and a baby, so getting lots of rest probably isn't on their schedule. They look great because of their diets. And I look younger than my siblings and cousins, and it's all diet. I saw they might call Reebs' sit-down videos as Reebs rants instead of plant rants, which is what Dylan calls his sit-down talks. What do you think I should call mine? I have a lot of creative viewers and subscribers. Please tell me in the comments what you think I should call these videos. Back in the 70s and 80s, to be at a social function where alcohol was served and to decline a drink and to instead order a non-alcohol drink, well, that person would be treated with jokes, would be the butt of jokes, and would be treated as a pariah for choosing to not drink alcohol. But by 2000 and certainly by 2010, to decline alcohol at a social function was no longer treated with disdain. In fact, people would often go out of their way to accommodate a non-drinker with something else to drink. They wouldn't make a big deal about the person not drinking alcohol. It wouldn't even draw attention to it. Choosing to not drink alcohol at a party for whatever reason became socially acceptable and was no longer a target for ridicule. Fast forward to the year I'm recording this video, 2024, not drinking alcohol is still met with politeness and not with insults or disrespect. However, the new alcohol is food. In many social situations, choosing to not eat the standard American diet and to instead eat healthy, nutritious, whole plant food is considered a choice that can be made fun of, ridiculed, teased, and derided. Now, instead of people harming their health, or as Reebs put it, living a pattern of an extremely long form of suicide by their alcohol consumption, they're committing another form of long-form or long-term suicide with the food they eat. As Reebs also put it, every time they raise a fork to their mouth. In my extended family, for some people, this long-term, long-form suicide was performed with alcohol and with food. For others, it was done with food only. Either way, they had the same outcome: several types of disease and early death. And as I said, like Reebs, I'm sick of watching people be unwell. I'm sick of losing people I love to early deaths. I miss them. I'm sick of hearing about people having a poor quality of life due to bad health. And in both cases, it's all because of the food they eat or ate. On Reebs' and Dylan's channel, they have a lot of recipe videos and they sell several products that they use in their recipes, which make it quicker to prepare meals. If you're interested in checking them out, I'll have a link to their channel in the description box and in the first comment. My channel has a few recipe videos and a lot of anti-aging ideas, and while I don't sell food products, I do have a course called Kickstart Your Health, which helps you create diet changes step by step so that you can stay encouraged, stick with it, lose weight, and get your health back on track. That will also be listed and linked below as well. I also agree with something else Reebs and Dylan have said, which is getting super healthy by changing what you eat isn't about being perfect with it. It really is a process. Food is so connected with our emotions. It is for me too. Food is also connected to our habits, and habits take a while to change. Emotions connected to food take a while to change. Reebs, Dylan, and I all know that sometimes each of us choose to eat or drink something that isn't good for our health. Dylan said when they go out for dinner on a date night, they might have a cocktail. Reebs said sometimes she'll drink a cola or eat a donut. For me, it might be a sweet dessert that I don't have at home, or it might be pizza, but we don't beat up ourselves about it. We know it's a process, and that each of us got to a point where over the course of, say, the last 12 months, perhaps 99% of what all three of us have eaten has been whole plant foods, and our health is doing really well. I'm about to turn 65, and the only thing I had this year was a broken toe from walking into a tight space where my heavy-duty tripod was and whacking my bare foot on the tripod. That camera was okay, but not my foot. Meanwhile, my general health is doing great. And all of this heading into Medicare at 65 stuff, people can't believe I'm not taking any medications. And you know what? I'm going to talk about medications in a future video. The data on meds is available, and you might be surprised by what you hear. Reebs titled her first Reebs Rant video, "Can You Do This For Me?" I'm asking the same question because I care about my viewers, my subscribers, and my friends. As Reebs said, food can be the slowest form of a poison, or it can actually heal your body. Will you choose to make a positive choice to change your health with food? Will you start to take action regarding what is on your fork and spoon? Will you learn from people like us who've turned their health around and proven this works really well? For all of us who've been on this journey for a while, it really does matter to us.